morning, friends, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 12. I'm going to start out the day by apologizing for not closing out yesterday's vlog. After we were done with the lights and everything and we got home, I was so exhausted. I didn't even want to pick up the camera. I didn't even have my glass of wine. My body needs a little breather from the wine. I just hit a vlog wall, I think. Just the pace of everything, and we got home at a really decent hour too. I think we got home, what, 7:30? It was about 7:30?
I think so, yeah.
7:30, 8 o'clock. We picked up some dinner on the way home. We had intended to have dinner here at home, but neither of us was in the mood. We were both exhausted from a long day of work, and so we just picked something up. And I just wanted to spend the evening relaxing. I apologize for not signing off, but all of that said, it's time for coffee. So let's go ahead and find out what we have on the advent calendar for day 12. All right, we've got day 12, and we've got a decaf again. Okay, come on. All right, it is an espresso. It's a decaffeinato, Altiso decaffeinato. Although for being decaf, it's still pretty strong. It's a strength level 9. So this is it right here. I think I'm going to go ahead and do an oat milk latte today. And that's new for me, but my hairstylist turned me on to it, and I absolutely love it. So let's get coffee going. Sadly, I'm on my last mince pie, and I have decided to save it for dessert so that Angie and I can split it so we can try it with Madeira. It is a sad day in my house. I don't know if I want to venture out and get more, but I'm very sad that my mince pies are almost gone.
I need more peppermint mints.
Oh, we might have to make a trip to Cost Plus. All right, coffee. This was an espresso with some oat milk and vanilla syrup. So I've made a latte essentially. Now I understand what the hype is around oat milk. It is so good in coffee. It is like stupendously good in coffee. Wow. Who needs coffee creamer when you can have some oat milk? That is so good. Oh yes. All right, anyway, that is today's coffee. I'm going to sign off for the moment, and I will check in with you guys again a little bit later on. Very yellow light in here. Okay. Anyway, terrible lighting. I apologize, but I'm going to pull the wine for the day because I haven't done that yet. And then I'm going to come online after I have my little peanut butter and jelly sandwich that I made myself as a snack. And I'm going to talk about the membership. But first, wine. We are on day 12. Ooh, another red. Yay. All right. This one has a very dark label. This is, oh, it's a Syrah and a Grenache mixed. Interesting. All right. Not a fan of Syrah, but I will try it. And it looks fantastic, though. I love the label. It's very pretty. All right. Let's see where this is from. I imagine this is probably a Wild Child. Okay, I do believe it might be this one, this Grenache here from Paso Robles, California, I'm guessing. And the tasting notes are strawberry, grilled fig, and plum. Ooh, this one's going to be very, very jammy. I believe this is the one we're having with the steaks tonight. I'm going to drink the Bordeaux on its own and or with some cheese, but the Grenache is definitely going with the steaks. Very, very excited about that. So let's go ahead and take this little guy and put him at the coffee station with the Bordeaux. I've got 2 glasses of wine waiting. Awesome. So I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk with you about the Style Society membership. There's a fair few of you out there who know what that is. You were here for the initial launch, but I have picked up a lot of new subscribers since I initially launched. So if you are new here and were not aware, I do have a membership site. It's called the Style Society. And I launched it back in June with the intent of creating a community where the community could interact with one another and share style ideas, share style challenges, where I throw something out there and challenge you to push your style limits, push yourself out of your style box, and polls and questions, and a monthly call where you could ask me questions directly. It's like a Zoom call. And so I had this big vision of what it was going to be. And initially, when I thought about this, the vision was to have a community of women that would be sharing their style journey together. And then I kind of veered away from that and instead focused the membership on being more course content and driven that way. And because it is course content, of course, that means that the price point gets a little bit higher because it's very targeted, detailed course type work. Granted, it was self-paced, but still it was coursework. It was kind of like me providing you personal styling services at your own pace. So I veered away from the original vision. Well, when I launched the site, I know that a lot of you, the feedback that I got was that it was expensive. And I totally understand that. I took your feedback to heart and I thought, okay, so what can I do? I gave it a big think and decided that I wanted to go back to square one, to the original vision of having a community. And I needed to make it affordable. And without the coursework, that's pretty easy, to make it affordable. So I have decided to restructure the membership and offer different tiers or different levels of membership so that each level of membership gets a little something extra from the one before it. I decided to create this space where we can have community and have bonus content and have coursework and offer one-on-one type services. And so what I've come up with are 4 different tiers for the Style Society that you can join. And the tiers begin at $4.99 a month and go on up from there. The first tier that I have is the Trendsetter. And the Trendsetter is the gateway into the community. So you'll have community access. You'll be able to interact with all of the other members that are in there. I am hosting once a month a style Q&A session where I will request your questions ahead of time, and then when we meet I will answer your questions on a Zoom call. We'll all be on the call. It's going to be a group thing, or I will have a topic to discuss at that Zoom call if I don't have enough questions. So it's just an opportunity for you guys to interact directly with me and ask me questions directly where I can answer them live on a Zoom call. If you can't make it, then I can answer your question and post the call to the membership site. And you'll be able to participate. I'll have style challenges that kind of tie into the theme. I will post articles in there. I will also give you shopping recommendations. We're going to be talking about beauty as well in there because, your makeup is also a part of your personal style. And, we'll just be talking generally about those types of topics. Plus, again, you have the opportunity to ask me questions directly once a month, and I can address your style questions or dilemmas in that way. The next level up that I have is the Fashionista. And the Fashionista is the level where you have access to the Style Society community. You'll also be able to participate in the monthly style Q&A sessions. In addition to all of that, you will be able to access 2 bonus content pieces a month, and it's video bonus content. So it's deeper style topics than I take on here on YouTube. It's on a deeper level. It could be something like how to sew a hem, where I give you a tutorial on how I do hems. Or it could be a tutorial on how to measure your body, or it could be a tutorial on a specific body type. There's a whole slew of topics that I've done on YouTube or outside of YouTube that I can dive deeper into. You will be able to access that bonus content twice a month. The next level that I have from there is one of the original tiers, and I've renamed it. It is now called the Dress for Success tier. In the Dress for Success tier, you will have access to the Style Society community. You'll have access to the monthly style Q&A sessions. You will also, and this is new for you, you will have access to the bonus content twice a month. That was not a feature that I had for this particular tier. available at the time, but now you will be able to access that extra video content. You will have access to premium style course content as well. And the course content is one level down from the bonus content. This is where I actually sit down and teach you what I know about fashion and style, how to dress, and how to like cull your closet, things like that. Again, it will likely be very closely tied to whatever the monthly theme is, but it will be some sort of course content that goes a pretty deep level down. And I think that I will actually be doing these courses live. It was that I was posting course content up for you to watch when you had a chance, but this time around it's going to be me actually sitting down with the group and teaching you whatever the topic might be. And so you will have the opportunity to have that course content. It will be posted to the site to your particular group, and you can access it evergreen as long as you're a member of the Style Society. So we have that available for you, which is an original feature of this particular tier. But this time around, it's not going to be me posting like video content that I've created. It's going to be me sitting down and teaching you on a Zoom call or in a live session. And then I've got the top tier, and that is the style icon. The style icons, I only have 5 spots available for that right now. And that is a one-on-one engagement with me 4 times a year. So once every season, we will have a 60 to 90 minute call where I will help you address your style problem or dilemma. So it could be if you want me to help you clear out your closet, or if you've got like a speaking event and we can talk about styling options for a speaking event or a special event or something like that. You get 4 of these one-on-one sessions with me in the 1-year period that you sign up for that particular tier. And like I said, I only have 5 openings for that available right now. And as things roll along, then I might be able to add more. But that is the only one that has any kind of like a time, it's not a time box, but has got like a boundary around it. Now, when I first launched the membership site, I time boxed the opening of the membership site, and that has also changed. I've taken away that time boxing. You are able to join the Style Society at any time. It is going to be an open membership year round. I'm not going to say you have to sign up within these 4 days, because it is a community that is going to grow, and I want it to grow, and I don't want to limit how many people can get in at once. I have the option to do monthly subscriptions or annual subscriptions. You do get a bonus month free if you sign up annually. All of the information is going to be in the link that I've got in the description bar down below. I'm also going to put it on the end screen once this vlog is done, as well as I'm going to try and remember to put it in the cards up here so that you can go to the site after you're done watching this vlog and you can check it out and see what it is that I'm offering, what each of the tiers has, and what the price points are for each tier. I do believe that I have made this a lot more accessible for you guys. I'm hoping that you will find value in that. I hope that you will go and check it out and sign up, because I really, really long to have that community with you guys where we can talk on a much deeper level. I try and do as much as I can in comments, but honestly, I have to be cautious of that energy exchange. You know, I can't give too much for free because my services are, you know, are paid services. And so I want to be able to give you more in a way that is best for the both of us. I hope that you sign up. I hope I see you in the membership. The membership, by the way, opens today. If you go to the site, you can sign up today. I wanted to also cover off on some FAQs about the membership. So the first one is, what can I expect when I join the Style Society? Well, the minute you pay, you'll have access. You'll be provided the link to the membership, and you'll have access to the membership. You'll get some welcome stuff, you know, that will, I don't know if it will trigger to you. I need to check that, but you will have the opportunity to visit the welcome page, what to expect, and then you want to go ahead and set up your profile. It would be lovely if you added a picture and a little bit of a bio, you know, on yourself, and you'll have some questions like, you know, what do you hope to get from this and all of that. I will be hosting a live session inside the membership on December the 16th at 4:30. I'm actually going to leverage this month's style Q&A for that welcome so that I can walk you through the site a little bit, explain to you, you know, how to navigate if you've got any questions, and kind of just, you know, introduce myself a little bit more, introduce what I'm going to be doing in the site and what you can do in the site. Another of the questions that I've gotten is, can't I use Facebook groups, you know, because it's free? Well, there's a few reasons why I don't use Facebook groups. First of all, I wanted a space that was free of any advertisements, any distractions, anything that you would normally get in Facebook. You know, even if you belong to a private group, there's always something that they're trying to push onto you. And this will not be like that. It is its own silo. It is in its own location. No ads, no distractions from other groups or, you know, Facebook trying to throw ads at you. I want to avoid having members that aren't invested in the outcomes for the community, and or exploit the community for their own needs. That tends to happen a lot on Facebook, and I don't want that. You know, I want to be able to have a space where you won't have to worry about that. It is a safe space, really. My membership is 100% my own, and it is 100% a safe place for you to share your struggles, to share your opinions, to share your thoughts on style and fashion in a kind and considerate way. And I won't tolerate any kind of trolling or anything like that, and we minimize that in this type of membership. You'll have a little bit of skin in the game, and there will be that energy exchange between us where you have invested a little bit in the outcomes, and I am invested in providing you and helping you with those outcomes. There's more likelihood that you will participate because you have paid to be there. All of the verbiage around the Style Society is for women over 40, but honestly, it's open to anyone, regardless of age, body type. You know, you don't even have to be plus size. You can join the group if you have questions about style. This is available to anyone, honestly, but it is kind of niched to the plus 40 plus group. But there's a lot of content and a lot of style information that is ageless. I would love to have all of you in the Style Society. I cannot wait to see who joins, and so that we can start conversing and interacting and engaging and sharing ideas and sharing style and just having that community that I think that we all need. I know it's a virtual community, but still there's going to be hopefully good friendships that are made, a lot of information that's shared, and a lot of good times to be had. So I really do hope that you join the membership, and I hope to see you there. So what does this mean for my YouTube channel? Well, because I am going to be posting bonus content to the Style Society, I am, starting in January, going to scale back my content postings here on YouTube just a little bit. I only have a certain amount of bandwidth, and because I want to focus on helping to grow this community, I need to pull back a little bit on the content that I post here on YouTube. So you're still going to get 2 solid styling videos from me a week. I think where I will be scaling back is on the vlogs. I will probably post a vlog maybe once or twice a month instead of weekly, and that way it frees up some time for me to be able to create the bonus content and the coursework content that I want to give to the Style Society, because I feel that that is a real great value over there, and that's my biggest goal, is to provide value for you. And I think that the Style Society is an area where I can give you a ton of value. I will be continuing with Vlogmas daily until the 24th will be my last posting, and then I am taking a week off. I am taking a much earned vacation so that I can just decompress and relax, and I will likely go mostly dark on social media for that week so that I can spend time recharging my batteries, and that way I can start 2022 with the, hit the ground running and really give you guys everything that I have. So yeah, that is something that you can expect in the new year. But I'll talk a little bit more about my goals for 2022 once we get closer to the end of Vlogmas. I also have personal styling services, so the end-to-end style overhaul or closet clean outs. I offer a variety of services outside of the membership if you want to hire me for that one-time engagement. And so I am considering restructuring some of that as well, but I will talk about that a little bit more as we get closer to the new year, because I love sharing my goals with you guys. I love talking about that. For me, it's like a time for a really deeper reflection and recalibration of goals and aspirations. And so we will be talking about that a little bit more in more detail as Vlogmas progresses. So several hours later, and I am just starting dinner. It is 7:30, so it's going to be a late dinner for us, but that's okay. It's not the first time. I'm going to be doing some roasted vegetables, roasted broccolini, and some roasted carrots, and steak. We're having steak because I've got 2 reds that we're going to be drinking. And I'm not sure if I'm drinking them or if they're going to be shared, but we're going to drink them. Let me go ahead and get started with the veggies. We're going to do a quick wine tasting. Okay, so we're going to start with yesterday's wine, the Coteau Bourguignon, or the Burgundy.
Okay. You taste it first.
Ah, smells good. It's good. This one is herbal. It's a little bit bitter.
Yeah.
It does have a bitterness to it.
Yeah, that's not my kind of wine.
Not your kind of wine?
Mm-mm.
All right then. Let me go check the notes again real quick. Okay, so just as a reminder, because this was pulled yesterday, this has notes of earth, herbal, juicy blueberry, and strawberry. Now, I pick up the herbaliness of it and the blueberries. I can smell them. And even the strawberry. Yeah, it is kind of dry. And even the strawberry. I don't know about the earthiness. I guess that hits you at first. Yeah. It is really kind of bitter, though. It does have a bitterness to it. It's not jammy. It's not very jammy. It doesn't have a lot of depth to it like a Cabernet would, or like I anticipate that this Grenache does. But it's not bad. Right now, I've got the carrots in, and I'm going to cook them first because they're a little bit thicker. I didn't cut them up or anything. We're just going to roast them like that. The broccolini will join the party in about 11 minutes. And then once I get the broccolini in, I'll get started on the steaks. So I guess now is as good a time as any to talk about the Magnolia Network. I know that I had a couple folks ask me what that was. It is the network that was started by Chip and Joanna Gaines. And a lot of the shows that they have are really they're really well executed. The cinematography is good. It's very well scripted. The storytelling is really good. And I stream it through Amazon, but you can, I mean, I could watch it on my computer. I could watch it on my phone because it's Discover Plus. It's just really, really good. And The Lost Kitchen is just one of the shows. They have another one that I really like called, I don't know, I don't remember the title now, but it's about taking old decrepit buildings and restoring them back to what they were, or modernizing them even. There is one gal that I actually started following on Instagram. She was the first episode, and it was an old, like a general store or something. And oh my God, her house is beautiful. I will have her Instagram link down below, so you can see the pictures of the place that she's done. It's stunning, stunning. It's like my dream house. I've always wanted like a big warehouse style home that's fully open concept and has that urban feel. But this is in a really small little town somewhere. I can't remember where exactly. But there's that show, and then there's some gal who does, and she's only got one episode. I guess she probably had to stop for the pandemic. But there is one gal who restores and repurposes vintage and antique furnitures and stuff, and you can hire her to decorate your home, and she uses all of these repurposed old antiques in really cool and unique ways. That one is really good, but there's only one episode. And then we also started one that we have only seen one episode on that we're going to pick up again here pretty soon, and it deals with small businesses and entrepreneurs. And the very first one we saw, if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you guys should try Val's Cheesecakes. He's got a couple of locations, and the cheesecakes look divine. And he was the first small business that was featured. So those are just some of the shows that they have. I would just Google Magnolia Network and see the selections that they've got. Maybe they've got little clips and things like that. Really, really good. I don't know if you can pick up the Magnolia Network anywhere outside of subscribing to Discover Plus. But that's what Magnolia Network is all about. So far, though, our favorite show is The Lost Kitchen. That's the one that has really impressed us and made an impression on us. That one and the one about restoring the old places, the old buildings. That one's really cool too. All right, and look who is hanging out at her chair. There's Marshall giving himself a something. But somebody's hanging out on her chair. You just chilling out, Mama? You just chilling? Hanging out on your cat scratch chair? Yeah, you silly girl. I know. I see your head pointing down. I know what you want. But Mama's got to cook. Yeah, Mama's going to cook. Alright, so I have opened the Grenache and let it breathe for a few minutes. Oh, this is delicious. If you want some, I will serve you some. It's going to taste really good with the steak.
Nope.
No? Nope. Your loss.
I know.
My gain.
I'm just not a wine person.
I totally get it. Totally understand.
I like ports, And love my Madeira. Love my Madeira.
Which we are going to have some Madeira later with our last mince pie. All right, steak dinner. Gonna take you around to the other side, and we're gonna let you know how I feel about it, but without sound. We're watching. It is the last of the mince pie. I am very sad. I almost feel like I should play a dirge or something. We have split it. All right, so we're gonna actually do a tasting of the Madeira and the mince pie, and the reason being is that Madeira has very, very strong notes of raisin and dark currant, and the very similar flavor profile as the mince pie. So I'm very familiar with the mince pie flavor. Nice and buttery crust too on top of that. And Madeira, by the way, if you don't know, is a Spanish fortified wine, similar to port, or maybe even Marsala wine. I've never tried Marsala. But anyway, let's see how this goes. Oh, perfect compliment. It's like they're a match made in heaven. We should have been having these pies with Madeira all along. This is fabulous. So cheers, everyone. Thank you, as always, for spending a few minutes of your day with me. Truly appreciate it. Remember to live your life filled with confidence, grace, and style. Comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you in tomorrow's vlog. Bye.